What's up, guys? We're back at it again with my UFC 310 fight predictions. If you're new here, we make UFC 5 content and MMA content. If that interests you, please drop a sub. Let's get right into the video. Starting off the main card, we have Nate Landwehr versus Doohoo Choi. This is going to be a great fight, guys. Now, should it be on the main card? I don't think so. But this fight is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you this right now. Doohoo Choi brings it. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was actually training with Alex Pereira a few weeks ago, I guess now. So, will be a really good fight. I'm going to go with Doohoo Choi. Nate Landwehr is really good, but I just feel like Doohoo Choi is, he's born for this. He got the same kind of thing Korean Zombie does. He's gonna just walk into the fire, and I just feel like Doohoo Choi is gonna, train with Prey a little bit. He's ready. He's ready for this. I think he's gonna go out there and put on an amazing fight. I'm not saying he's gonna dominate Nate Landwehr. I just think we are gonna see a war. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see that one. Moving up the card, we have Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie. The thing for me, guys, is Bryce Mitchell looks in talks and everything like someone from where I grew up. I didn't grow up in a country town, but I grew up in a country town, like kind of city, kind of country. It's hard to explain. But Bryce Mitchell just talks like that one group of the country people, and they never could fight. They could never fight out. They'd always want to fight me, this and that, and they just never could fight, right? So it's hard to predict Bryce Mitchell. I bet against Bryce Mitchell when he fought Edson Barboza, and I lost my last $60. Just kidding, guys. Wasn't my last $60, but I was pretty devastated, and I was confused. How does someone like Bryce Mitchell beat Edson Barboza? But I'm gonna go with Bryce Mitchell to win this fight. I feel like he's just more well-rounded for MMA. Now, if Kron Gracie can really end up in some good spots on the ground, I think he can definitely beat Bryce Mitchell. It would be cool to see an OG Gracie, win again, but I just don't see it happening. They're kind of giving Bryce Mitchell, I want to say, a layup after that nasty knockout, because Bryce Mitchell is marketable. Like I said, there's a lot of people in my town, and my town's not even really country, that talk and act just like Bryce Mitchell, But Bryce Mitchell's a lot cooler than those people, I must admit. I like Bryce Mitchell a little bit. I like Kron Gracie too, though. That's the thing, because I like the old Gracie lineage and whatever. So yeah, we're going with Bryce Mitchell. I think he's going to win, probably by decision. That's what we're gonna go by, decision. Next up, a really good fight at heavyweight. We have Ciryl Gane versus Alexander Volkov. We saw this fight happen already, and now this fight's 3 rounds, if I remember correctly. So I think Ciryl Gane, I think he's gonna do the same thing. I do. Alexander Volkov has looked really good recently, coming off a win over Sergey, which was a really impressive win, honestly. But I just think Ciryl Gane is better than Volkov at his own game. So I'm gonna have to go with Ciryl Gane. Let's go by decision. I mean, if this gets in a knockout, I would be very surprised. Both these guys are really, really good strikers, so you never know. Moving up the card, next we have Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Machado Gary. Guys, I am so surprised we're seeing this fight. If you were to tell me at the beginning of the year that we were going to see Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ian Machado Gary, I wouldn't have believed it, guys. I mean, Ian Machado's a good fighter, but Shavkat, he just has that thing about him, he has too much, that's aura, that's what it's called. He has too much aura, and he can't lose to Ian. I mean, he just can't. I mean, I don't see it happening. I'm going for Shavkat in this, and I think he will win. He's just so well-rounded, and he has that kind of mysterious, nonchalant aura, that nonchalant factor. And I think that's really going to help him out, because you see, Ian Gary has been choked up before at press conferences, this and that, but he's performed decently in the cage. Running away like he did against Geoff Neal, that's not going to be possible against Shavkat. Shavkat is a pretty good striker, and I think he probably gets this done. I want to say by, I don't know. The thing is, Shavkat has never lost a fight, and every single win has been a finish. So I want to go. I think I'm gonna go by decision, because if Ian Gary starts getting his butt kicked, I think he's just gonna be focused on surviving. So I'm gonna go Shavkat by knockout. And now our main event of the evening, we have Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. Guys, speaking of nonchalant and mysterious, we have Kai Asakura coming from Ryzen. Guys, I stayed up for a few cards at Ryzen that Kai fought on, and I'm glad I did. I knew the guy was good, but I do not think he's good enough to beat a UFC champion in his debut. Now, if Alexandre Pantoja is having no problem with Brandon Royval, I don't see how he could have a problem with Kai Asakura. I feel like Brandon Royval, they're a little different, but I think he poses the same threat as Kai Asakura did. And Kai Asakura at 125, I don't remember if we ever saw that. I don't remember. I believe he fought at 135. Does he still have that pop at 125, you know? Does the power carry? Because that's his chance at winning this, you know? If Alexander Pantoja is dealing with Stephen Erceg, can Kai Asakura like really compete with that? You know, I'm not sure, guys. I feel like it's a no-brainer to go with Alexander Pantoja. I want to see Kai Asakura win. So glad he's in the UFC though, but I just don't think he can beat a guy like Alexander Pantoja in a debut at least. So there you have it, guys. My UFC 310 fight picks and predictions. If you guys did enjoy, please remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.